Guys, Brian back here with a unification video, okay? We're going to take a look at this chart. We have massive volume coming in here, okay? I'm going to show you that here in a second. And first off, I wanted to apologize if you hear a cricket in the background. I do my videos out in my garage. I have a little, like an office space set up out here, but we have a stream that runs out back of our house, and we have lots of wildlife, including crickets. Okay, so I'm sure you can hear the little guy in the background. So I apologize, but for some reason I can't get him to stop. So I'm just gonna have to deal with it. So I apologize. He just won't listen to anything I say. So all right, let's move on here. All right, I just put this line in here because you can see how it followed this trend here. Okay, you had your high, your higher low, your higher high, your higher low, your higher high, then you had a lower low. Okay, so that told you something is not right here. Then we had a higher high, and then it busted through. Okay, so if you see this lower low came in, you seen weakness coming. Okay, so it did get that last push, but then it broke down. All right, so we're gonna take a look at this chart here, and if you would please consider signing up for the trading classes. 14 videos, over 5 hours worth of content, but I think it's about 6 hours. You can learn to do this stuff yourself, these trend lines, figure out when bottoms are in, breakouts, for 15 bucks. It's well worth it, man. I'm not just saying that. I see guys out there selling, similar information for 200 bucks, 300 bucks. I see one guy for $500, so $15. You can keep track of this stuff and know that when especially with this stuff here, when that lower low came in, that told you trouble was coming. Okay, that's when you got that last push and drop. All right, that would tell you that something has changed. All right, so let's move on here. All right, I want to show you coin market cap. Look at this volume, 122%, and 87,771 dollars. It's up 122%. Of buyers coming in. That's what that is. That's buyers coming in, stepping in right down here. Okay, see them green bars? Them are all buyers. Right here you got 55,000, 57,000, 60,000, and 90,000. All right, you have a couple red bars in there, of course, but as soon as this breakout happened right there, look, right when the breakout started, that's when the buyers came in. Boom, there's a big green candle, buyers stepped in. Something changed. Okay, you had resistance, overhead resistance. You got the breakout of it. You got the retest. Now we're waiting for a bounce in this thing. Okay, let's take a look at the RSIs. The dailies turned up, bullish 70 and a 67. Perfect. 39 down here. That's great. Let's see. Let's just see if we had any bullish divergence here or anything. The 12 hour, 61 and a 63. All right, we do have a red 12-hour candle that can turn up at any time. The 8-hour is bullish, a 77 and a 70. Looks like it might want to turn down here. Okay, could come back down. Looks like we have a support line. We're gonna move this one up right about there. Okay, that's looks like we had a support here, support here. That looks like a very good line if it comes down there. The 4-hour is turning down. It's at a 59 and 81. All right, let's go back to this daily chart here. All right, we have volume coming in. Okay, that should reinforce this breakout. We got the weekly. The weekly's at a 11 and a 21, getting very, very close to reset. All right, so if this thing could pull back down, we have a green weekly candle. We've had the last two have been green, even with a bearish RSI. All right, so I am watching for a bounce here anytime. Okay, we have very good support. That should be right there, it looks like. Let's go to the daily. Yeah, right down here at 0.1752, right here. All right, it could come back down there and let these RSIs cool off. Could come back down here, bounce around for a minute, and then get out of here. But with this volume coming in, that tells me a lot of people see a bottom in here. All right, let me go out. I want to see if I can measure something out, see if this was an ABC in here or not. Let me open this chart up. I'm going to take a measurement here. I brought it down to there. Alright, still looks like an ABC to me. Alright, depending on where you take it from. You know, if you take, that's what I hate about wicks. Take it from there, it probably lines up pretty perfect. It does. Right about there. Yeah, this definitely was an ABC in here. Okay, you got your A, B, C right down there. Okay, so that's what that was. That should signal a bottom. All right, then you got the breakout of this overhead resistance. This thing can play around in here a little bit and test your patience. You got volume coming in, which backs up the breakout. All right, it's been a while since you've seen volume spikes like this. Look at all these green candles. All right, a lot of volume compared to back through here. All right, you had a big spike here right before this big run up. You had a spike in volume here before that run up. Volume here before that run up. All right, so you had volume here before this push. Obviously, people know what's going on the weekly. All back through here, you had this major buy volume in here. Look at what that did. This buy volume, big push. Buy volume here, massive push. You buy a little bit through here. But now, look at this. Look at this big green candle here. So that's telling me you got buyers coming in here, and they're trying to push this price up. We had the ABC correction measured out. We had the breakout of overhead resistance, just waiting for this thing to go. So I put this weekly, that weekly RSI. It could be, you can see it starting the curve. Yeah, everything could be waiting for that. When the weekly goes, that's when everything goes. All right, you can see right back through the past here. The weekly, when it was reset here, look at that push. All right, when it got reset here, massive push. When it got reset here, that's when it got that push. So the weekly RSI getting to the bottom is huge. It's almost there. It's at an 11 and a 21. All right, this could take till next Monday to get down to the bottom. So this thing could play around a little bit, test your patience before it rips out of here. But not expecting much more of a pullback, if any. All right, it could test this lower range down at 0.16. Especially with the daily getting a little high. The 12 is up there some. The 8-hour. It looks like it wants to roll over, so watch for the 0.16 as very good support level. All right, and 0.215, that's the resistance level there for the breakout. We break above that, then this thing should really start going. So, but it looks like it might want to pull down a little bit. You have that support at 0.177 and 0.1611 down here. All right. So there you go, guys. Might be a little bit of a waiting game. That's all you can do is wait these things out, okay? All right, thank you very much. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.